Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus Plaguing Evolved once again. Today's beverage is chicken soup, actually. I don't know whether you would class that as a beverage or a food. I think it depends on the amount of chunks in it. And this is very, very sort of cheap packeted powder chicken soup. So it's not chunky at all. Unless it sort of congeals in the bottom of the cup like it normally does. Anyway, Plaguing Evolved. I haven't really played this in at least 3 months. I know it's at least 3 months, but I just saw it in Steam and thought, I've got a bit of time. I might as well enjoy this beverage with it. So, let's go. I was going to do some editing and other things and checking of emails, and there's probably many other things I should really do, but I've got the insurance to phone later on as well, but you know what? I'm going to play this for a little bit. Let's just go a single player, main game, and I think we did the Parasite before. We've had the, that's the one I think I did in the last episode. We haven't done... have we done this one? I can't really remember. As I said, I haven't played this in a while, so I can't remember whether we try to do the prion, which is slow, subtle, and extremely complex pathogen hidden inside the brain. We're going to go with that one. We've got the following new gene type has been discovered and unlocked, the ATP boost. So we're going to insert some genes. ATP boost, which is get bonus DNA at the beginning, which is good. We'll pretty much go for Darwin. This increases the chance of plague evolving. Terracite, which is increase the chance of plague spreading by land. Xerophile gives your plague a bonus in arid climates. And then we'll go for either cost to devolve don't increase, or bonus DNA when devolving. We're going to go for bonus DNA when devolving. So we'll start that. We'll go for a normal difficulty on that one. We call it PAX 12. We called it different things before. We've called it Justin Bieber. We've called it One Direction. No, we haven't called it. I don't know. We called it One Direction. We called it Frozen, the Frozen virus. In-app purchases. What would be a good virus name? Selfies, maybe? That's a bit of a virus. I've seen people taking selfies holding plates and stuff and spilling all the plate contents on the floor or stuff like that. I just hate the term. I don't know whether I'm just becoming really old and grumpy, but look, I've taken a selfie, but I'm not in it. That's a photo then. It's a photo! Anyway, that's a bit of a rant. Let's just call it... what should we call it? We haven't done a generic virus. Generic plague? Generic plague. It's completely unimaginative, but we're going to go with that one. So, okay. Spread across the world. Select our start location. I always think a good start location is actually Germany, because it's right in the center of everything. Some people say you can go with Egypt as well, but that's starting arid, which I'm not really a big fan of. Ukraine, Turkey. Oops, I didn't mean to start in Turkey, but apparently I have now started in Turkey. Right, cool. So with that, it's just cracking on. Generic plague is a prion, a slow, subtle, and complex pathogen in the brain. It's much harder to notice and cure. Disease takes longer to react to new evolutions, so that's fine. Let's have a quick look, and what can we do? So we've got transmission, sheep, cows, all that sort of things. We got abilities. What abilities have we got? Natural breakdown causes breakdown in concentration. Complex tasks become harder. That is... probably to do with curing. So you know what, I am just going to go for the old spread. I'm going to go for an evolve on a bit of the old water. A bit of the old water, there we go. And we'll see how far that spreads. So obviously you want to be spreading to the Middle East and Iraq and then into Russia and such. But we don't want it spread too far. I mean, this is the first time I've played this one. So what's that one there? Is that a slider? That is a slider to go up and down. Why does that even exist? I don't know if that existed before. Why would you have a slider like that? The only reason I can see a slide like that is if you were using touch controls and you would use your finger to do that, but then you would, if you were using touch controls, that would mean it have to be on a... Alright, we got new dry winds in arid countries. Dry winds are sweeping through countries due to global warming, so if I had the airborne one, that would probably help me out as well. We'll see how many disease points I can get. Yeah, so why would you have that? Why would you have that scroll thing there? See, if you build it for touch controls, then that would mean it'd have to be on a tablet, and I don't think this is on a tablet. I think this is is it a Windows version? There's Plague Inc, and then this is Plague Inc Evolved. I don't know whether this is on tablet or mobile devices. But even if it was, or even if you use like a touchscreen monitor or a Windows machine, then surely you would just use two-finger swipe, two-finger pinch, or whatever. I have no idea. Either way, I've got a scroll wheel. What's that there? Dancing twig in pot is best-selling Christmas gift. Yeah, I do like some of the pop-ups, but it's some of them that do get a little bit repetitive sometimes. So, it looks like we are spreading very slowly in here. There we go. Picking this up. Spreading slowly. Let me just give another sip of soup. I don't want it to get too cold, you see. There we go. That's I'm getting a lot of these evolution points. And we don't really want to do any symptoms just yet. I think we'll go for natural atrophy, which is complex tasks become harder, which is to do with curing it, I guess. It'll make it'll be harder to cure the thing, but that is technically a symptom as well. That's why I don't really understand, because the game hides, it just tells you roughly what it does, and it just basically gives you infectivity, severity, and lethality. It doesn't really give you any other sort of idea on what it's going to be like, apart from when you basically have to play it to find out. I guess it is a mobile game sort of evolution, which is why it's called Plague Inc. Evolved. I don't know how they're going to do multiplayer though. That'll be an interesting one. Games worldwide begin workshopping Helix Fossil. Okay, cool. Yeah, yep. I think, what's that in reference to? I know there's been a couple of like sort of augmented reality games and stuff where people have tried to do some genetic sequencing and things like that, and I think we did it in like 47 hours or something. Whoa, that spread quick, didn't it? Oh, that's spreading all over the place now. That's interesting. Right, let's go for the max short-term, what's that? Cell death results in severe short-term memory loss, making complex tasks significantly harder. Okay, that's fine. And we'll crack on with that. I mean, it's not fine, you understand. It's really, really bad. Tiny robot lands on comet. Confirms it's a comet. Yeah, I've read that one before. So that's spreading quite well. And obviously we do want to go for the whole spreading thing first. And then we'll go from there. Iraq celebrates Festival of Love. Fans praising their the replacement for International Kissing Day. Critics question hygiene standards. So in Iraq, which is there, obviously that should spread if we had the symptom of that one there, I think. No. Nausea, no. There's one of the transmissions. Basically, though, there's one symptom that can it can be transmitted quite well, but we're not going to bother with that. It's developed the coughing symptom. No, it hasn't developed the coughing symptom, or it might have done, but I'm going to devolve that, which is going to give me 4 DNA points, and then I can't transmit it to anywhere else. I could say give it some, you know, ability to spread through blood-to-blood contact with mosquitoes and stuff, or anything like that, but we'll leave it for now. It is a slow burner, this one, as it said there, so we'll see what happens. See, I'm really wanting to go for the necrovirus. And actually the nanovirus is the one I really want to unlock. But I fear that it might not be, you know, very different. I mean, when you look at some of these, if that's the only abilities that this thing has that are different from any of the other ones, then I don't really think it's a different virus. It's just a slight slant on something else. So, you know, I think all the viruses should be different. New social network launches. There is a new social network in the scene and for people without friends. Blank Book is expected to attract billions within days. I do like that. Yeah, I'll go with that. I like that. Friend face. Good old friend face. Right. That is, Turkey's just completely infected, actually. And Iran's spreading as well. What else do we need to do? I think we just to pop up there. Yeah, there's a little bit of, a couple of DNA points. Frozen Cortex bots in illegal modification scandal. Frozen Cortex, yeah. I should really play Frozen Endzone, actually. I do fancy trying that again. Right, what we're going to do... Still spreading. Disrespectful funeral goes, forget to press X, I think. Yeah, that's a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 reference, I think. How many points do we need to get the this airborne spread? There it is there. I'm going to go for more arid and plain transmission. We'll go for airborne. We need to go for more airborne. Hopefully that'll spread it round. Once it starts spreading, obviously quite far, we'll know and we'll get a lot of points. There's a spread there. We're not really in a country solidly yet, like Saudi Arabia, which has got, see, plane transmission. See, all of the countries that we're in, I didn't start in the greatest place in the world, obviously Turkey. I'm sorry, I should point out, I didn't mean that Turkey's a bad place. I've never actually been there, but what I'm saying is that the greatest place for the virus to spread is not Turkey. It's pretty much anywhere where there's like, I think it's Egypt, but many people have said Saudi Arabia is good, India's quite good. Basically anywhere where there's a seaport and a airport. If you've got an airport and you've got a seaport, then it's pretty good. But obviously we don't have that here, so we're now just spreading very, very slowly. But that's why I'm going for the airborne transmission, you see if we can blow it across the border. We could go for something like a, I don't know, something like that, like you know, some sort of mosquitoes or birds and stuff, and that'll spread it right around. But I always think they're not that useful. I think ones there, they're not really that useful. The bird ones. I mean, they can be for certain things, but I don't know. I prefer just to save the points and do it other places. There we go. We're starting to spread now, and that's in Saudi Arabia as well. So it means that we should hopefully start getting some good spreads because of the port and such. We'll start seeing some planes and ships flying off, which have got like, you know, basically they'll be red. Oh, good grief! That's spreading quick. Look at that. That's going for it. Oh, that really is going for it. Let me just sip beverage while I watch that. Oh yeah, that's going solidly, that one. London Olympics mystery. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone these London Olympics. Interesting one. So, it looks like Afghanistan is completely infected now, and it's starting to spread. We've got it in Korea, and I believe it was in Italy. Yeah, it's in Italy now, so... Well, actually, we've also got it in the Balkan states. Central Europe, Ukraine... Baltic states there, Poland. Oh, it's spreading everywhere. That's Norway. Yeah, it's going everywhere now. So we can probably get another one of these. Yeah, there we go. That is a pathogen for increased infectivity, humid environments and ship transmission. So that is good. Coughing symptom has been evolved, and we are going to de-evolve that and give us some more points. That's fine. And looks like Kazakhstan has been overrun by that one. Oh, everybody's infected immediately, just boom, straight away. Job done. Right, so we are starting to spread. Remember, it did say that it's going to be a slow burner, this one. Is that, that's China, yeah. There's China. God, look at that. You see, I mean, look at the size of Russia. Huge. Right. And all of these nice invisible borders that we drew. Right. Let us keep expanding here, and... I don't really want any symptoms. Abilities would be nice for resistance in... See, we'll have some problems spreading around here. You know, in like Europe, and basically any country that's classed as rich, I guess. I think it's classed as... What's it classed as? Rich country, yeah, rich countries, because obviously with antibiotics and such, we need to get antibiotic resistance. There we go, drug resistance, we'll evolve that. And you can see we're now starting to spread quite a bit here. And there we go. Obviously we need to make sure we're getting things like Madagascar and stuff. I really like, I think that one of my favourites so far that I've unlocked is the fungus one. Fungus is really good. I really do like that one, I like playing that one a lot. So there we go, we are spreading quite well now. There's Australia, I think we've just got ones, yes, down the bottom there's the UK, we've got South Africa, we've got East Africa, and there is, there's Sweden. Have we got Cuba yet? I don't know if Cuba's there. No, we haven't got, oh, that's Caribbean. Where's Cuba then? Where is it? Where is Cuba? It'd be around there somewhere, wouldn't it? Yeah, around there somewhere. Anyway, let's get all of these. Looks like there is Italy, no, there's Spain, and we've also got Canada. Looks like there's Poland, got hit by it, Libya, and there's South America, and there's New Zealand. Excellent. Hobbitland. And let's do a bit more evolving for the extreme bioaerosol. And hard to analyze in the lab, decreases future research speed. We don't really need that yet. It's spreading quite a ways there in Russia. So we are spreading around, but what we need to do is make sure that we're not going to... so we need to get around in arid countries, you see. We're having a lot of problems there. It's basically the heat and cold. It's giving us a bit of a bother, so we'll go for a bit of cold and see if we can get into... There we go. I was about to say we need to get into Iceland before they shut the bloody border. Caribbean as well, Madagascar and such. So it's just the hot countries now that we're having a couple of bother with. You can see it's spreading around here, but it's it's getting stopped around here, where the class is rich countries, and obviously hot countries we've got problems as well. So we will go for an evolve on that and evolve on the drug resistance. So that should hopefully spread it quite quick here. There we go. There's the, you can see the heat resistance is sorting us right out, and that's spreading quite well. We could go for things like mosquitoes, which does increase the spread in arid countries and such. So that might be something we can try and do. But at the moment, I think it's just keep it slow burning. We're doing alright. There's a lot more planes going about the place, and there's some more DNA points. There's some more spreading. We're not in Morocco yet, and we've still got oh no, Angola's in there, Botswana, East Africa, yep, and New Guinea is infected. Still the Caribbean. Oh no, the Caribbean is infected. Okay, so pretty much most places. What's that there? What was that? It just popped up. I think that was the Caribbean again. Or was it Mexico? No, I don't know. We've developed the cyst symptoms, so obviously we do need to devolve that. We need to get rid of that. Devolve and give us 2 DNA points. Yes, thank you very much. So what is our overall rating so far? World 0% cure. 71% of people infected, actually, so that's quite good. And that's spreading around West Africa. Not really, because it's the heat thing, isn't it? Same as Canada and stuff, but it's weird. It's spread around Russia. It's just a slow burning one. We have to understand it is a slow burning one, so we need to keep it going. We could go for a decreases future research speed. I could go for both of them, but I'll just get one for now. And oh my good grief, that's America getting hit hard by that one there. Look at that. That's pretty much, oh yeah, that's spreading quick. That's very, very quick. See, it does ramp up once it's, you know, it's basically reaches critical mass. It gets to a point where it doesn't matter that there's not many people to spread it between, and you don't have the spread between animals or anything like that, just because of its abundance and how, you know, just how much it is around the place. You know, you definitely want to well, basically, you just don't need to evolve the other stuff. That's scientists have got a breakthrough in diarrhea, so we don't want to get the diarrhea symptoms, because it will speed up the cure, which they haven't even detected it yet. No, they haven't even detected it yet. So we are spreading. West Africa and Angola are still holding out there. Caribbean is massively infected. Everything's infected now, apart from we're going for Canada. That's spreading quite quick. There we go. There, look at that. 26 million infected, 28 million. Yeah, that's going right up. So there's only Angola and West Africa and Morocco, and that's now getting infected. That's fine. So there we go. It's starting to spread in West Africa. It's reaching its you know, critical mass. It's accelerating. And there's Zimbabwe, Botswana. Yeah. Develop the nausea symptom. Obviously, we want to devolve that. I don't know what sort of thing we're going to go for. Whether we go for lethality and go for a quick takeout, or whether we go for a... I don't know whether we go for a quick takeout or not. Or whether we can go for a slow one. I mean, we do have almost 100%. If everybody's infected, if the world is infected, everybody, then we could just go for the death one, because then there's no real cure. Because you don't need to spread it any further, you see. So it looks like it's West Africa's almost... Yep, there's West Africa full. And there's only Angola that's holding on there. And... yeah, that's starting to speed up now. So that is 15 million healthy, but 6 million, 7 million infected. Yeah. So this is almost the world completely infected, and we haven't even got one symptom not even been discovered. I don't know whether that's luck or whether it's this plague, the way this one works. It might be just the way this one works. It does say it's slow burning. So the land borders are open still. I mean, there's no reason to shut it down. There's some more DNA points. We've got 67 DNA points, and... almost fully infected here. Come on, almost there. Finish this off. Still something holding on for dear life. There we go. There are no more healthy people in the world. The last healthy person on the planet has become infected with generic plague. So, here we go. Symptoms. That would increase severity. Painful lumps. Don't really need infectivity, we need lethality. I think we'll go for... Which one's this one? What was our ability? Breakdown in concentration. So we probably want to go for a insomnia. Then irrational delusions. And then seizures, random blackouts. Emotional behavioural anomalies. Go for inflammation. And we'll go for decreased red blood cells or hemoglobin in the blood. Call for hypoxia in the organs. We'll evolve that one. Actually, no. I don't know what to go for. Destroys motor neurons and causes paralysis. Yeah, then we'll go for that one. And there's yeah, we'll de-evolve that one. We want to go for the one in the centre, which is loss of consciousness and then eventually death. We will go for abilities of devolving these two here because we don't need to have cold resistance or anything because we're still about. And how much is that one? It's 28 DNA points, so we should be getting some DNA. We'll hopefully get some DNA points from here. So here we go. Eventually, it's going to pop up any second now. We're going, it's been found. There you go. New minor disease spreading. A normal checkup doctor in South Malaysia has found a new disease. Yeah, so first death of genetic plague found in Brazil. So we have now started to cause death. 20 grand, 26 grand, and now they are starting a cure. So I think I might have over-egged this. Iceland has shut the borders. Yeah, I think what's happened here is I've spread everywhere, but I'm not going to have the points to evolve any further. Because you don't get points for death. I might get 1 or 2 research points now and again, but nothing more. Damn it. Fear slows economy. Fear of genetic plague is causing global economic markets to panic. Land, air, and sea trade is slowing as well as all economic activity. So that should hopefully decrease the cure progress. There's some more points. 16 points. I really need to increase the lethality. I really want that one there. Can we devolve that one? Significantly harder to cure for that one. Insanity. I think we'll keep that on because I really need to keep that cure down. Let's speed up to max speed and see what happens. So I've developed the cysts mutation, which causes the spread. We might as well de-evolve it. Actually, no, we'll not de-evolve it yet. I'll only de-evolve it because oh, there we go. Everybody's focused on trying to develop a cure. I could try and de-evolve it. Generic plague placed on the watch list. Yeah, so apparently this is not good. There's France now is starting to do the whole plain cure thing. 31% for the cure. Yeah, I could try and de-evolve it, but there's no real point because that will decrease its complexity, which also increases the speed of which things can get cured. So I'm just having to pop these bubbles here, but they are on 50%. There's some more research. What can I get rid of? If I devolve that one, that gives me 24. That one will give me another 24. Then I can go for that one, which increases the lethality. Here we go. Let's see what I can do. So it's going to speed it up, but let's see what happens. There's the deaths climbing. 131 million, 32, 33, 34, 35. It's going up. And it's not really making a dent, to be honest with you. There's no real cure. They're not curing it, but I think they're going to. Yeah, I think they're going to cure this one. You can't win them all. You cannot win them all. I think the main problem was that I spread out and then I didn't cause symptoms early enough. I think I left it too late, and I think that's what's caused. Yeah, they're on. I've just developed total organ failure. That actually might slow them right down here. I think it's a little too late. Yeah, they're on 95%. So what else could I do? I couldn't. Yeah, there's no other abilities I can get. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, there you go. It's being cured. That's a shame. It's being cured. 369 million people. Plague has been eradicated. Yeah, there you go. Defeat. Generic plague has been eradicated. Huh. That's actually quite difficult, that thing, because it doesn't really have any weird sort of abilities. Like if you look at the fungi, for example, you can do little spores, like spores. You can puff out spores and that'll spread everywhere. If you look at like the Neurax worm, you can have different control, whereas that just seems to be a really slow burner, and it doesn't seem to be that good, actually. Well, I had to try it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one, that prion thing. I do want to play the necrovirus and the nanovirus, so I'm going to have to try and go through this to get them ones. I might try that one and then do another video on the nano or necrovirus, or even bioweapon. I haven't done the simian few, because that's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes thing, and there's a couple of reasons why I haven't done it. A, I have absolutely no interest in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. B, I haven't watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And C, there's probably massive copyright issues, if me even just mentioning that thing. So, you know, YouTube's like with this whole copyright strike thing and auto detection bullshit, so yeah, we're probably not going to bother with that. Anyway, there you go. I managed to finish my beverage. That is literally, hang on. That is literally the last of it, and it is still warm. Wow. That's a first, I think, for these videos. Anyway, there you go. A bit of Plaguing Evolved. I still like it. I'm glad I took a little bit of a break from it, because I played probably like 10 hours in a couple of weeks. But, yeah, it's good for a quick jump on. Anyway, links in the description so you can check it out yourself. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.